Yo, what up guys, OPTCG Daniel here, back at it again with a deck profile video. So today we're gonna do Red Purple Luffy, one of my favorite leaders. I played Whitebeard for almost a year straight, so I like being a 6k leader. But we can make this leader 7 or 8 or 9k even in your opponent's turn, so really good. Activate main once per turn. If you have 0 Dawn cards on your field or 8 or more Dawn cards on your field, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. So yeah, if you have 8 Dons leader ability, you have 9, play a 9 cost. If you have 9 Dons leader ability, play a 10 cost. If you go minus above 8, you can just get a Don back, so you can play another body if you are lucky, if you have enough Dons, or use some counters, evens. And of course, when you play the gear 5 Luffy, you go to 0 Dons leader ability, you go to 1 Don, use the Luffy, you go to 2 Dons, etc. So yeah, you can ramp up really crazy, really good card, and let's go right into deck profile. This card is definitely up there. In OPO 10 is going to be OPO 9 is going to be way better. So yeah, for our 1 cost, we play 4 times Nami. Who needs the manga Nami when you have the real manga Nami? This is the pre-errata playset. It's more expensive than the manga, but yeah. Really nice card, really nice art of course. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Add up to 1 Straw Hat type character card added to your hand, so yeah, search whatever you want. We play a lot of straw packages, especially with the new support. For our 3 cost, we play 4 times Zoro Juro. Zoro Juro is really good in this leader because when attacking, if you have 3 or less life cards, add up to 1 Don from your Don deck and set it as active. So yeah, you can swing if it survives, you get a Don, really nice, so you can go really quick to 8 Dons with your leader ability, because you want to go to 8 really quick so you can ramp up with your leader. Then for the new edition, we play 4 times Usohachi. Usohachi is really good. If you have 8 or more Dawn cards, you may rest a 5 cost or lower on the field. It's on play. 2k counter, searchable with Nami. You can use this to end games, to rest stuff, to swing into stuff. Really good card, 2k counter. Yeah, a lot of people hate this card. No idea why. It's really good. Then we go into the 4 cost. We play 4 times Bon Clay. Yeah, if you're at 4 Dons, play this, you're at 5, and then you go to 6, 7, and then you can play the 7 cost, then you go to 6, then you go to 8, leader ability, etc, etc. This is just a card here for the ramp, and also for people to try to get rid of it instead of go face your 3 life leader, so whenever they swing face, it's gonna be annoying for us, but still, play this, pseudo blocker, they cannot play anything big, or else you can just swing into them, copy the attack. Really good, 1k counter, not searchable with Nami sadly, even though Nami's on the picture. I cry from inside. For our other 4 costs, we play 2 times the Law Blocker. Yeah, on play, do -1. If your opponent has 7 or more cards, you snipe 2 cards from their hand to the trash. You swing into them for 6, they take, you play this. 2 cards out of hand, really nice. 1k counter. Yeah, not a lot to talk about, just for a sniping card and a blocker and counter. Then we go to our other blocker. We do play 2 times Onami. I saw some builds running this. I tried it, it's really good. It's a blocker for cost 2000 power, not the best blocker, but at least it has a neat effect. On play, if you have 8 or more Dawn cards on your field, trash 1 card, draw 2 cards. We almost have no draw power in this deck, and we are very limited with our Nami Searcher, so every draw is definitely welcome. Yeah, act as a blocker, searchable, counter, that's it. Now we go into the 5 cost, we play 4 times Queen. Queen is the same, on play Dawn -1, without restriction, Dawn -1, draw 2 cards, trash 1. Really good, it's a 5 cost 6k blocker, 1k counter. Yeah, it's Queen. Then we go into the 6 cost. We play 4 times Sanji, 6 cost. It will be a 3 cost for you, unless you play it when you have not less dons on your opponent. But yeah, it's a blocker. If you have 2 or less cards on your, 2 or less dons on your opponent, it's a 3 cost from hand. So if you use your gear 5, you go to 5 dons next turn. If you use leader ability gear 5 Luffy, you can play this for 3 dons. And that's it, then you have a good blocker on the field, hard to remove. It's a 6 cost, also really good in a mirror match or against purple, because the, what's the name? The Uso cannot rest it, it's only 5 cost or lower, really good card. Then for the 7 cost, we of course play 4 times Eustace Captain Kid. This card is the best card in the deck. You can really combo this off with your leader, because when you swing and on play, you need to Don -1. Your leader becomes a 7k leader. Really good. In your opponent turn, your leader is 7k. If you have 2 on the field, your leader is 8k, and then you go Don -2. But still, you can combo this ability with your leader. It's really good. So, say you have this on the field, you play a 10 cost, you have no Dons. You swing, you Don -1, your leader is 7k, you use your leader ability, you have 1 Don, and then you have a 10 cost on the field. So you always have that 1 Don extra for your counters. So if you have this in your leader, you will basically have 11 Dons always. Really good, I love this card. Play this with Whitebeard, being 9k leader, GG. Then we go into the 8 cost. This is just a small package of 8 cost. We play 2 times Monkey D. Dragon and 2 times Rayleigh. You can switch whatever. I like 2-2. You can even play 4 Rayleighs or 4 Monkey D. Dragons, whatever you want. Or pimp up some other numbers. But really good if you have some other cards on the field. It's a 8 cost 9k rush. Give your cards... Wait. On play, give up to 2 rested Don cards to your leader or one of your characters. So really good. You play this, you swing with your leader 8. Swing with this, keep it Don open, or attach 2 Dons, swing 8, 11, or attach to some other Dons. Really good, just a good rush card. And then of course Rayleigh. Rayleigh is crazy. I love this card. I should definitely get the manga, I think, for Shanks also next set. On play, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 3000, another one 2000 till the end of your opponent's turn. Or the start of your next turn, whatever, in your opponent's turn, and you can KO something with 3000 or less. So like I say in all my videos, if your opponent plays the Moria, the Lucci, and the Rebecca, whatever, you play this, you minus the Moria, you minus the Lucci, and then you KO the Rebecca. Really good, so you can just KO stuff and have 3 possible targets. That's it for the 8 cost. Then we go into the 9 cost. We play 4 times Edward Newgate. Obviously, you want to play this card as soon as possible, especially if the kid on the field become a 9k leader. On play, up to one of your leaders gains this power until the start of your next turn. So on your opponent turn, you're a 8k leader. If you played Whitebeard era, then you know. Don 2, when attacking, KO up to something with 3000 power. Wait, yeah. This is power or less. So you swing for 12k or something for this power or less. Good finisher. Yeah, I love this card. I'm a Whitebeard fanboy. Then we go into the 10 cost. We play 2 times the Shanks. I like this card because, like I said, you can combo it off with the 7 cost kit. On play, KO up to one of your opponent's cards with a cost of 10,000 or less. So Moria, Zorro, Ace, Yellow One, other high cost cards, you know, and you can just play this, KO, easy. Then you have a 10 cost, 12k on the field. And of course, who doesn't love this artwork? I love this art so much. Then we go into our last 10 cost. We of course play 2 times Gear 5 Luffy. This is your finisher. Play this and win the game, especially with the other card I will show you next. But yeah, on play, Don -10. All your cards except this go to the bottom of the deck. Then you get an extra turn, so you pass and it's your turn again. And like I said, activate main once per turn. Rest 1 Don, you get a Don deck from your Don deck that is active. So if you play this at 10 Dons, never use your leader ability, go to 10 and then play this. Always play it when you're at 10 Dons, and then when you go to 0, you can use your leader ability, use this effect, you get a active Don, so you rest the other Don, so you're at 2 Dons already. Then you go to 4 Dons, you use this, then you go to 5 Dons. So then you have 4 active and 1 arrested, so you have at 5 Dons. And then you can just put on leader, put this, and then just swing for game. Really good card, really good finisher, especially with 2 times Diablo Jumble. Main, select one of your Straw Hat type cards, leader or characters. Your opponent can't affect blockers this turn. Trigger, KO a blocker with 3 or less. Never use that. Always use this on your Gear 5 Luffy or on your leader or on your Straw Hats just to go for a game. And I dropped my card. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, use this to end game. Don't try to add this with a Nami, because then your opponent knows you have this in your hand and they will play around the last life. Just hope you get this card from your draw and be lucky that you can end your opponent without them knowing you have this card. And then for the last card, like I said, we play 4 times Radical Beam. We are a 3 life leader, and if you're at 2 life or less, it becomes a 4k counter. Really good. And like I said, Shanks with the 7 cost kit. You don -1, and you have 9 dons, use leader ability, you get that 1 don active, you can swing for 7, or keep 1 open for this. And yeah, that's it for this deck. I really, really like this deck. I've played it in a regional when Whitebeard was banned in Barcelona. I went 6-3 with it. I always go 6-3, that's my curse. And recently I also played it at locals 3 times. I always went X1, so really good. I just lost to a Lucci and a Black Yellow Luffy in my locals, but still, this deck is really crazy. If you see a Zoro, you will cry, but still, good card, good leader, fun deck to play, really fun. OPO 9 is gonna be even more crazier. And yeah, that's it for the deck profile. If you guys like it, give it a like. If you dislike it, dislike. And we'll see more, subscribe. And I hate talking, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.